Hey guys, I'm Nock and this is Steam on a Budget, where we select a game on Steam Popular New Release section, play it and evaluate it according to its playability, the amount of money invested in it, the total playable time and how worth it was afterwards. For this, we are following this article on Lifehack that stipulates how much is your time really worth. Today's game is...
This is fighting in its purest form. The highest levels of combat ever seen. This is Battlerite.
From Stunlock, the creators of Bloodline Champions, one of my teenagehood games next to League of Legends and World of Warcraft, comes an arena-based PvP game with fast-paced combat, well-designed champions and a mix of what we most love of bad games out today. Battlerite comes as a new promise that has already conquered passionate fans among all kinds of communities. From comparing it to World of Warcraft's famous arena system, it has already hooked many that were looking for a similar experience. But does it really pay off as such? Let's take a look first. From being an early access game, Battlerite initiates with a quite big variety of characters. 15 different champions divided in 3 different roles: melee, ranged, and support. These champions can be even separated by its own mechanics. Ranged characters can go from archers to casters, melee from tanks to assassins, and supports can go even further, from melee, archers and casters. Which means that mastering a role isn't going to pay off for all heroes. Amazing! What? It's not something new to you? Oh, so what if you add into this mix a talent tree system for each round of the match? That means that countering an opponent is not just picking the right composition, but also choosing wisely the buffs that you want to apply on your own abilities. Talents, or what they call Battlerites, will appear in front of you every round. Right at the beginning, champions can choose up to 3 talents and every round is a different talent, similar to Heroes of the Storm talent system, but instead of in match leveling, it is earned every round. The first round talents will differ from the second, and up until 5th round, where you choose up to 2 talents to power up your ultimate ability. Overall, characters can be built into more aggressive, defensive or even mobility depending on each encounter you face. Oh, and let me tell you about these encounters. I agree that comparing Battlerite's arena to World of Warcraft is not a bad thing, but I believe it went beyond that point. I've played its arena on a daily basis and it feels very nostalgic to play a game that reminds me of that. But it goes beyond my expectations when it brings talents into the middle of the match. It's also important to mention its mobile camera, what we could call over-the-top point of view. Clearly, for mobile players it's easier to play that way, but it also affects how the combat works. Even though some WoW players were used to drag their cameras away in a similar way, watching the whole battleground from above and being unable to see what is out of your line of sight, Fog of War, changes the whole game. You have no option but to get used to it and appreciate this new way of battling. Another interesting change for MOBA and WoW players is the aiming and movement system. Basic attacks, some abilities and ultimates are cast where your cursor is, like over-the-top shooter game, which means that pointing and clicking won't work if you are used to that like me. You might struggle, but it feels so well balanced with the pace of the combat that you will easily master in 2 to 3 AI matches. Considering the movement system as a mobile-like game, it might blow your mind. It follows FPS PC logic. You move your character with WASD keys. Well, we all know it's not something new, but it's a must for this fast-paced arena game. For some players, another mechanic to adjust.
But Nock, what if the enemy team picks 2 healers and it can finish them off? Is it an endless battle?
Don't be afraid, little Jessica. Battlerite has everything playing with their sudden death system. Back when I played WoW, some arena matches could go up to 40 minutes. No kidding. Some composition consisted of 2 tanks who could self-heal too much, 2 healers, or even 2 kiters who would kill you of boredom. But here, after 2 minutes of combat, the arena enters a sudden death mode, where a circular fog engulfs the whole arena. Delightful! As expected from most games since the outstanding fever of Team Fortress 2 had, this game has skins for every character and brings also special skins for their weapons. The best way to obtain those are by leveling your account, champions, and doing quests. Wait, For those familiar with Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm, chests and quests to earn something are their territory of business. How dare you, Stunlock! It's fine, they implemented both systems in a way that only benefits its players. From doing quests you earn chests, and from chests you get skins, weapons, poses, and icons. The chests goes from silver to gold. Silver guarantees a rare item of it, and gold guarantees an epic drop. Also, some people might ask if there are microtransactions on this game, and the answer is yes. But it works the same way as Overwatch, you can buy packs of gold chests. So, no pay to win strats here. Battle coins and tokens can be earned by winning sequences of matches and getting duplicate items. Also, like Heroes of the Storm, you get bonuses from leveling your specific champion, which rewards you on mastering it. Considering that I played this game for something close to 5 hours and that I will definitely play hundreds of hours more with 1 to 2 friends, the $25 equivalent of the time spent is totally worth compared to Battlerite $20 price. In my opinion, Battlerite became a must on my Steam. The moment Stunlock recreated such beloved style of arena game, and by evolving it into its own original piece, they showed the world that a smaller studio, great ideas combined, and an accessible price can also develop its Steam hit.
Today we're going to talk about a game where you can create epic battles between known celebrities and even people you personally know, like that brother that you always wanted to beat up, but he was always bigger, or that friend